Alrighty, folks. Um, Camera's good. Mic is good. Let's play some games. I was actually get started earlier. I got my rig set up, and then I had mic troubles, which I was doing good. I had a good string of nights. Like the last 3 streaming nights, I didn't have any mic issues, but tonight was not the night. Couldn't keep out the good streak forever, I guess. Playing Celes. From what I play tested, it's pretty brutal. Um, got a bracket 2 game to join, so we'll join with our budget list. Hang out and wait. The main way this list wins is we get a persist creature with a sack outlet, and then depending on the pieces that we got, the card combo is either 3 to 4 cards. It's 4 cards if we don't have red cap or blasting station kind of effects, goblin bombardment, because that cuts our card combo down. Now, if I have a regular persist creature and a sack outlet, then I'll need to find what do you call them? An aristocrat to drain our opponents to death. Or we can make our board really large and hit people that way. Hey, I built a Baitor list. It's pretty sick. We have Awkward Man in this hand, so we're in mulligan. A little bit better. We only have 1 land, but we have 2 rocks. Just, I don't know. It's not as clunky, but it's still pretty clunky. And this doesn't even tap for colored yet. We need a swamp. So we'll go again. Okay. We'll get rid of Through the Breach. You got a sack outlet. It's Goblin Bombardment, so we could do the 3-card combo. Celes is pretty sick in terms of like playing as a combo list outside of just like the trigger of comboing with persist creatures, but like her bottom paragraph when she ETBs lets you ditch cards and you get to refill your hand, and you actually net a card considering Celes is from the command zone. So it's pretty awesome. Like it rewards you for just dumping everything but your combo pieces and digging. We got 2 pieces of a card advantage, so I'm not exactly in a rush to do that though. Well, our Baitor players playing a combo, it's probably just Baitor, a bunch of toughness, and a wound reflection that kills us, everybody at the table. We're a combo list too, so I don't know why you'd tell people that. I wouldn't tell people that if you're a combo list. I could infer because I've experience with Baitor. I built the list back when Dragon Storm came out, which isn't even that long ago. It was the last set to release previous to Final Fantasy. Oh, actually, we have everything we need. We have a persist creature right here. So it's expensive. It's 5 mana. We're a ways away. think we just need to draw rocks and lands, and then he closes game out around turn 5. It looks like. Nice ramp start, middle player here. It's fun. Makes copies of birds and beasts. Clad's pretty brutal too. Any combo post turn 8 is allowed. Well, we might do it a lot sooner than that. I shouldn't say might. We plan on it. I guess the list is pretty consistent because, well, you have a lot of redundancy. You have 10 sack outlets, 10 persist creatures, and 10 aristocrats. So you naturally drawing the 3 to 4 card combo is pretty likely, especially with an ETB trigger that lets you pitch your hand, draw an additional card. Happens a lot where you just naturally draw it if you're uninteracted with. We're gonna give up the Toxic Deluge and Ren's Resolve. If we draw another land, we'll pitch that too. I guess we shouldn't, just play it safe. If we draw another land, that guarantees turn 5. I wonder what the dialogue will say once we get there. Makes 2 copies of birds. Well, a copy, 2 birds in total. Who knows? He might counter my stuff too. He could counter my stuff. Bobbleheads. Wow. Lantern. How we doing on sound? Double checking. We're still good. Do another land. Goblin Matron's fun. I exclusively use that to get red cap, and it was the only like affordable tutor in get to that I could really afford and be under $100. I wonder what this costs in Moto here. Let me take a quick peek at that. $100 in paper. Let's change it to tickets. Trying to remember how to do that. Oh, I have a sack outlet. That's why it's asking me. Weird. I guess he can make his beast have flying. Oh, Coliseum Behemoth. I'm glad I didn't ditch my Astronaut's Altar. So my Goblin Matron is necessary now. I don't know. He might blow up one of these. He might. I don't know. He gets 2 copies. It's hard to say. Damn. If I get to keep Goblin Bombardment, that'd be a surprise. Jaws of Defeat. Nice. Yep. Jaws of Defeat is a good one. It combos with Fatal Strike or Fatal Wound, where you give something minus 999 to toughness, and then this thing triggers and one shots people. That's all right. Satiable Avarice. I guess we get red cap here. Not looking to make any enemies. Let's see, I play the altar, sack the matron for 2 mana, and I will have enough left over to cast the cap and do the loop. I wanted to look at how much this deck costs. It used to be a simple click of the button, but like a Reeds. I'm glad I didn't pitch the Astronaut's Altar. I kind of figured that this may get destroyed. I had a feeling. The feeling was wise to listen to. Hmm. There we go. 20 ticks. So it's actually cheaper than buying a deck on Moto. Arkham Dagson. He does have triple blue up. This guy also has a lot of mana. Nope. Countering it? Didn't counter it. That's the game. Oh, set pay 2. Yep. It is countered. Not the game yet. We'll keep trying. Now I need an aristocrat. Or a recursion piece. I have another tutor in my hand. Corpse Knight. It's unfortunate my other person's creature is really expensive. So I'm pretty much delayed another turn here. Yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm trying to think what I can tutor here. I'm wondering if I have a recursive piece. No, it doesn't look like I do. In that case, just all the counter magic. I'm surprised he let this guy keep Arkham Dagson but is going to counter a Wall of Omens. It just seems bizarre. Got one card left. Can't counter everything. The Insatiable Avarice tutors for something. When it does, it puts it on top of the deck. So, not ideal. Forgot about that clause. Check creature. Doesn't have an artifact creature yet, but I imagine he's close. I mean, you can make one with Verticlide here. That's fun. 2-person War Chiefs. I don't know why it asks me to block when it's something I can't block. I don't know why it does that. Man, now I regret ditching Toxic Deluge a little bit. Now I need all this breathing room all of a sudden. What I can do is I can make Celes infinitely big, so I can at least block some damage. If I drew a 2-mana drop Aristocrat, that'd be ideal. I could theoretically play a lot of cards from my hand if this resolves. Float a ton of colorless mana. It doesn't solve the pip problem. Quadruple black. I do have a lot of black mana though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We could theoretically play every card that's in here. We sack these now. So the thing he could tutor for goes directly into play. Super good. Nope. Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is what I mean. I don't know why he had double counter magic in hand and he let the Arkham resolve. That felt super strange. Yeah. He countered a Wall of Omens over this. Makes no sense at all. Maybe these two are tight with each other. What did he get? Got another bobblehead. It's just a bobblehead deck. Did not draw. It's a bummer. I was hoping I'd get the aristocrat, but we'll just play everything that's in our hand. You got another counter magic? Nope. Does he have it? He does. Alright. Okay. Well. Um. Hmm. Enough mana to do anything else, so I guess I'll let it go. Yeah, now I feel really foolish about the Toxic Deluge, but at the time there wasn't a single creature in play when I had to make that decision, so it was a dead card in my hand. Didn't have the foresight for this, and everything I've played so far has been interacted with the exception of these two pieces. Everything else has been destroyed or countered. That's a good card. It doubles your toughness. Normally, you'd want something better than just this. Like if you had 20 toughness in play, then this would get you the rest of the way there on its own. So it's a little disappointing for him, but still good. Hmm. Now I'm at a point where I need two cards. I need the aristocrat, and I need a persist creature. None of these guys have. I was wondering if I could just animate some from their graveyards, but then people are pretty scummy about uh, surrendering at instant speed. They can just deny me the permanent if I animated something from their graveyards. I guess I could get Rise of the Dark Realms and hope I see another turn. And hope that I don't get countered again by these two. That's I feel like a big F and a big stretch. Or I simply don't get killed by these two. Well, the main aggressor is probably this bird and beast player. I think the Rise of the Dark Realms is the only play I really got. Because then I don't need two pieces. I could just get one card and solve my problem. It's just very mana inefficient. This guy has, I don't know, something terrible could come from him any moment. This Arkham Dagson. Fun. Yeah, it's legendary. Wonder if he didn't realize. What he should have done is before resolution, tap this one down, sacked it, use this one. Then he wouldn't have lost any value. Yeah, I still don't understand why this guy didn't counter this in the first place. Like, the man's tutored is about to be his third time once he uses this. It's a little frustrating because it was used on a wall of omens. Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I would say. Did he just change? He lost the Arkham token? What a weird set of plays. I don't understand. Okay, well, black. That's this guy. But end step, and we will give up a land, I guess. Now we just need to survive. That might be a tall order. Lightning grease. It's not bad. Play it. Checked our combo mommy here. Oh, that was on end step. Alright. I forgot that I draw these on end step. Whoops. Doesn't matter, I couldn't play anything anyways. Mm. 15. Pick another one. I can only do it during his turn. So 15. I thought there was another one of these on the ground. That's a token too. Huh. Thought he had two of these, but I don't see the other one. Am I just blind? Strange. Well, he has 15 in the air that I can't block. And he's got a 7/7 that I could soak 4 or 3 damage. Puts me to 1. He's definitely enough things on the ground to go wide enough to kill me. So you don't even get to play the Rise. Ray of Redemption. Is that 27 toughness? It's on top of stuff, so this is probably be an aggressive turn here. Attack someone. At least attack with the 5/7 flyer. Can only block with that. Oh my god, never mind. He has 40 toughness now, right? 14, 28, 38, 42. So our life totals get cut in half now. He kind of has to dedicate more this direction at this point. Or we just die now. Damn it. The Baitor trigger is rounded up. So we lose half our life, and then this drains us for the other half. Yeah. I feel like we kind of just paved the way for the guy over there to win. They use all the interaction on me, prevent prevent themselves from losing, and then he just got to do his thing. Happens. It's usually how it goes. A little disappointing, but we had a fair shot. We had multiple we made multiple attempts to win that game. They just had an answer at every stage. We kind of flew too close to the sun too early. We play the non-budget next. What's kind of funny is I don't even know if those guys knew how close they were to losing. I think they're just blowing stuff up and countering things because they could. Especially if that guy's wasting counter magic on Wall of Omens. Yeah, could have gone better. I think all I really care about is if we put up an actual uh, attempt at taking the game. That's all I really care about. Win or lose, I'm pretty satisfied as long as my deck did its thing or came close to pulling it off. And I was pretty darn close. But you'd have to see it to believe it, countering Wall of Omens. It's not something I'm going to forget anytime soon. I've been playing against Butler in a long time. Yeah. Well, we're full now, unfortunately. Maybe next one. We're only 46 minutes into the stream. I work tomorrow, so I can play late. Ovalar, Cloud, and Amelia. This is my least favorite Cloud. We got a persist creature and an aristocrat. We don't have a sack outlet, but we have Ranger Captain of EOS. We get Viscers here and win that way. Yeah, we'll keep it. 4-card setup. This is what I mean when you have so many, I guess, different lines of winning the game. You just naturally draw it pretty consistently. Yeah. Annihilation. You're running the new Ulamog, is how you get to Annihilator 12? I imagine that's how you do it. There's other ways, like you could copy triggers in the stack, but I don't know anything that. Yeah, this list is turn 5, uninterrupted with ramp, or without ramp. If I have ramp, I can do it as soon as turn 4, but um, it would have to be a perfect sequence. But I would say turn 5 is pretty consistent, though. From the every game I've play tested so far, turn 5 was how it was going to shape up every single time. So take that with I don't know. I wouldn't say grain of salt, but scary consistent. And even in that game where I was playing my $100 budget list, I got interacted 4 times, and I still almost beat people in turn 5, turn 6. And I still had a shot at it on turn 8. So it's pretty resilient. I think creature combo strategies are really resilient. Yeah, Renati. It's pretty sick. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Oh god, I thought this was like a soul sister, because then I couldn't kill this guy if it was. Everyone else would die but him. He would stay the same life total, but I would make an infinitely sized board and force him to trade stuff off, I guess. Jesus. Just 3/1 drops. On turn two. Which one is that? I'm gonna get a drink while you answer that. Oh, okay. He just left. Get a beverage. Not me. We can split the difference here. I don't mind getting hit by two. Puppeteer click. Now this is fun. It's one of the better percent creatures, or it gives me an alternate win con because I could steal creatures from other people's graveyards and soup them up. Get a really wide board. Not really. My local store kind of sucks. I don't feel really welcome there. It doesn't help that I can't play there often, so like I'm always an outsider. I think that's more of a reason. Yeah, it could also just be in my head. That's also true. Savagman. Yeah. He is 12 more counters away from wiping the board, which would suck. I only at my local game store. I only play my budget lists because um, it's strong enough for that reason. And I was trying to make friends. Um, I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to have a rough start like I did at uh, at Geek Fortress. I feel like I rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, probably unnecessarily, and I somehow still made friends. I don't know how I did. I was a bit of an asshole, say 4 years ago when you first met me. Cared way too much about winning. Next turn, I get the commander down. Um, in terms of what I'm willing to give up, yes, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe nothing because I'm super paranoid now. Because last time I gave up a toxic deluge, and it totally kicked me. Like it totally backfired. Because I need a fifth land in case the lingering tormentor doesn't work out. So I'm kind of pro clutching a lot of these cards. Maybe I give up the recruiter of the guard. I don't really need that. Says trample. There's no reason to block it. I'd rather use it to lock people out of my turn. Halfway there. Two cards in hand. Yeah, in this game, there's no blue for sure. Yeah, I think I'll give it the recruiter of the guard. I'd have to look. I'll take my turn and then I'll tell you here. My budget version of this list online cost me $20 to build, but it was significantly cheaper because I already had a lot of the cards. Like I think it because I only needed to buy a handful, it only cost me like $5. But that's the other nice thing is I could use the same card across multiple decks and I don't have to swap shit out. You only need one copy. Man, where were you from earlier, buddy? Alright. Next turn, if we live, we got it. Or if our board doesn't get blown up by this, we got it. Deadly Rollick. I could kill this. Paying 3 life is a lot better than taking more than what's on that. Oh, you looked it up for me? Thanks. It's the budget one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Um, so on line this list is 2K to build in paper, but on Moto it's $52. That's how cheap it is. It's a fraction of the price. I don't buy the fancy versions because I feel like Moto looks like shit, so I don't even bother like getting the fancy stuff. If in my own personal collection, my paper collection, they're all fancy full arts. And I don't buy foils because they're fucking Pringles. And I haven't bought a foil since Dominaria, the first time we went, or not the first time we went, because technically Cold Snap and Ice Age are in Dominaria, but the literal set named Dominaria, where we were introduced to Planeswalker to Fairy. Mm, guess Planeswalker to Fairy, the mono blue one came out beforehand. The white blue Planeswalker to Fairy. I have to be even more specific. I think it was Commander 14 where we had Planeswalkers for commanders. Oh no, yeah, you just hover over the price tag. It'll show you. It's a lot simpler than copy and pasting. Yeah. I'm also willing to wait for him. Oh wait, I have to kill it on his turn because his Grand Abolisher locks me out. I almost made that mistake. Too busy looking at all this crap going on out here. No matter what, I have to fire this off. Just out of fear of maybe dying to him. Well, this is fun. There's no way I'm on this guy's radar. He's got a pretty big lead on us. Yeah, screw the widescreen things too. I hate those. I feel like it's the laziest thing on earth. Just take the original art and stretch it out like a I don't know. It's like those movies that were made for tube televisions and then like they're so old that there's nothing you could do but to stretch the actual footage. Oh, this gives protection. Damn it. I'm at his mercy. He's got one man up. Shit. I guess I forced him to use it. But didn't he tutor for. Yeah, he tutored for this. So even if I try to kill this and he sacks it, we're still in the same boat. He gets this back. Whatever. We'll make him have it or use it. It's better than him, like, I don't know, getting something else out of here with Lurus. Oh, he let it resolve. He must have had yields turned on. He had protection right here. Yeah, he must have had yields on. There's no way. I'm curious, percentage wise. Let me get my handy dandy calculator up. 50 divided by 2,000. You are paying for it's 2.5%. of the price of it is in paper. That's the calculation for the difference there. It's a hell of a lot cheaper to play a moto than it is in paper. I don't have to buy a bunch of fucking packs to play what I want either. Like on Arena, I hate that economy so freaking much. It's kind of bullshit. Wow, I am pretty surprised. It's not cheaper than buying proxies, but it's close. Actually, no, it is cheaper than proxies. Like with the like if you were doing it through like make playing cards, now that we have tariffs, it is a hell of a lot more expensive because like it used to be 75 cents a card, and we're talking pennies compared to even that, less than 75 cents. And that's like you get 75 cents a card when we're gonna do this here. You get 75 cents a card when your order's greater than 500, and it doesn't get cheaper than that. All right, opponents can't do shit during our turn now. I could steal his creatures. That's way more fun. I have to. Yeah, let's steal the creatures, and then I could swing at him. He has authority of the consoles. I can't kill him. I didn't notice that. Can I manipulate this? Shit. This is the one type of effect we needed not to see. Later, dude. Oh, now I have to play the apprentice. So I net more damage. And I'm 1 mana short. Fuck. That sucked. I don't know if I can wait a turn. I guess I have to. There's no other no, there's no other option. It's just like I sacked a ranger, so I signaled that I was going to win this turn. Just broadcasting my plans. Bullshit. That sucked. Nice. He gets 2 combats this turn. Fortunately, this is big enough to block, so I imagine this will come my way. Unless he's got another... No, he's got the Loxodon. It has first strike. Yeah, never mind. He's in good shape. He'll still come that way. Forces him to block with a lot of pieces. Because he gets double the combat. He has to soak a lot here. Yeah, it's annoying. It was enough to prevent me from winning my last turn. Who knows? Maybe this guy will get a wild hair up his butt and kill me. That could be possible. Nope. Okay. Don't change your mind. Go back over there. Fuck. That really fucking sucks. I mean, he just gained a lot of life back. His chances against him are a lot better than they are against me. And like I said, I signaled by sacking my ranger that I had the win, and I didn't account for this fucking thing. I don't know if he doesn't know that, but like that this was what prevented me from doing that. He just knows that I thought I had it, and that's why I sacked this. Okay, it's going this way. Although he did kind of mess up. He's putting in artifacts, so like he's gaining life off of this thing. Played a little dangerously there. If he attacked him first, he would have forced him to trade off some pieces. Rather than just his commander. Like if he was gonna hit me, then should have did it the second time around. So the first. Hopefully this isn't a board wipe. I can see that happening. He's seen half his deck. What could he possibly get? You get someone with 2 or less mana, so let me just look at your graveyard. This game's like not cool. Nice. He's got his own aristocrats. So he didn't have the blood artist. Jesus. I just want to talk about stuff or the cruel celebrant at the time. This might break the game. He probably gains enough life here to put 20 counters on the commander. And then I lose. I do have a Meat Hook Massacre. Man, I bet that guy that hit me feels kind of silly for not hitting this guy, because what's also funny is he revealed this card a while back. We had information about that long before this happened. My Meat Hook Massacre does not kill his commander by any means. Even if he did hit him, I think he would have soaked enough damage where um, we'd be in the same boat. He'd be still doing this because, like, he would have been forced to block everything. And then, oh shit. Yeah, I'll just die to the death triggers. Right? I don't know. I don't even know how many of his things died right there. Looks like the game's gonna crash though. Who knows? Maybe I'll draw a removal spell. Now we're back in this game. I don't know if he has enough to kill me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he's got at least 15, 30 damage. He lost. Yeah, I die here. It's not worth. And I get 4 triggers compared to his 30. It's more than enough. Yeah. I don't think what the Cloud player did would have changed anything. I guess if he stuck around, still would have died to all the death triggers. Ugh. Oh, oh. I was going to join that one. Play the Breck too with this guy. Yeah, it was close. Every time we play this so far, it's either we win or it's close. I don't have a black source. Again, keep this one. Rise of the Dark Realms is a ways away. We'll get rid of that. What's also funny is I don't think that guy playing that life gain deck knew how close he was. If he didn't have that authority, I think he played that turn right before hand two. Just bad timing. They top deck that. I even said if he got like a Soul Sister effect, we couldn't kill him, and then he managed to draw it the following turn. It's like way too poetic. Oh, this gets so much worse in one-on-ones. Crap. My man is tied up. Because I have 2 of these effects. I was going to play Sign in Blood, but I can't. Ugh. It's annoying. Yeah, if you throw up a God, and then he has one. What am I even against? Lashiel, another life gain list. Classic. Um, we need some lands. I could just pitch all this and play our commander. It's probably a little bit more consistent. Hmm. Play the Dragon Soul Summit. Man, I drew a lot of my filter lands. Course. Every time I play one-on-one, I see a Sarah Ascendant. Without fail. Supply. Nope. Going down the line of creative. Demons for spells. We need a sack outlet. I'd like him to commit to the board a little bit more before I pull this one of my triggers, either Blasphemous Act or Edict. It's funny that I do them both. Might have to pull it early because I don't like that he's getting card advantage. And getting beat by this thing is not fun. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Places commander. I can tutor with matron, shoot that off. Damn it. Okay. Turn to dust is nice. All right. think it's time we cast our gal here. Do need a sack outlet, so maybe I go for broke here. Stop pro clutching all this. Keep the matron so we can get a new persist creature because this already has a counter on it, unfortunately. So I gotta keep these two. Okay, we don't need that anymore. We got a new persist creature. Now we just need sack outlets still. We'll return to dust this on his turn. Sense in making this bigger than it already is. Oh damn, this has a pump effect. Did not notice that. And okay. Now I have a reason to play my thing at sorcery speed. You wanna come at me? And forget that I could pump this? No. Where's he at it? Why wouldn't you? Well, shit. That's frustrating. Start playing these. I guess I only need one, really. I don't need to play both and overcommit. I guess I could block with Celes too, so I could pitch my hand and draw more cards. Keep digging for a sack outlet. At this point, that's all we got really going for us, trying to outrace him gaining life and outvaluing us. Alright. Didn't attack. He could just butt heads, so there's no point in doing that either. Oh, this sucks. It's got a lot bigger. I have no idea. Haven't checked. Alright. I want my Celes to die here. Actually, we could go down together. Let's trade. Stop damage here. What if he kills my commander? That'd be a bad choice because I want my hand to be refilled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do my bidding. Do what you're told. Nope. At least it's not a creature for him to gain a bunch of life off of. Oh, it's whenever he controls enters. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome. You're now part of the core. Yeah, it's cheap. I build budget decks, so it makes sense to only charge uh, cheap dollars. Um, damn. I kind of want to just ditch all of this in favor of looking for something else, but I got to hold on to this and one of my effects here. Get all the filtered beta all the way. So I could concentrate a little bit better. Stitch this. You are. You're almost a lieutenant. Joy from the loam ain't bad. Get a Sarah Ascendant and start stuffing them out a little bit. Do I have a creature in here that's worth? I guess Marionette Apprentice ain't bad. Mingar the Diplomat ain't bad. Hmm. Just need triple. I can play all my rocks and have enough for Afterlife. Ascendant. Be the Master. Exile, 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 exile. Hey, I got the counter off this now. We'll make the servo because the counter will get added to it. It's pretty sexy. It's every end step. It's annoying. So it's okay. I can indefinitely block this as long as I have my commander in play. Stuff this out. This is actually a good little game for a one-on-one bracket too. He actually makes our whole board bigger by attacking us. What a gentleman and a scholar. Damn, we are just not getting what we need. I wonder if he will block again. Gotta see if he's skill check here. He hasn't learned his lesson yet. I'm just gonna play defensively because this thing keeps getting bigger. I don't know if he learned anything from when he attacked me earlier, but we'll see. I want this to die so I can Find more cards. Yeah, he's letting it hit him. He learned his lesson. Fun's over. I will say this, I'm effectively delaying our death, so the longer we see cards, the better. Probably kill the library. Destroy enchantment is tear. I do wonder how long he's willing to tolerate that, though. Just me plugging away at him. Oh, we didn't learn. Okay. This comes back, and then my stuff gets bigger. It's the third time I did that now. Eventually, he has to block this, then give me the card draw that I want. How is he gaining life? What the hell? Yeah, I don't know how he gained life, but he did. At what point? It's nothing on his field entered. Doesn't make any sense. It's gonna draw 3. Yeah, I know. I'm so close. For having 10 sack outlets in my deck and going 60, I've seen 32 cards. You'd think I would have drawn at least one of them at this point. Hell yeah. Get it. We finally got there. Jeez Louise. The top card. He's tapped out. So I'm happy that we are done. Really had to work for that. Let's flex on him a little bit too. Actually, I don't need to do that. Just extra stupid steps. Net more damage than he gains life. And at 3 points of damage. If he wants to make me play it out, that's fine. All right. Bracket 4, no stacks. Okay. Not doing that. All right. Got a bracket 3 to join. Change my deck. Yeah. That was a fun little one-on-one game. Oh, okay. We have everything we need in our hand already. We actually could win on turn 4. Turn 2, Goblin Bombardment. Turn 3, Restless Apparition. Turn 4, Celes. Now the caveat is we only have 2 lands, so depends if we draw it up nicely. I think it's worth risking. Yeah. This is one of my most viewed decks, actually. Last in the turn order, which kind of is a bummer. Hopefully we find a black source. What a weird card. So you want to self mill, and you want big expensive artifacts in your graveyard. You got Diabolic Intent. It's not bad. We'll lead off with a Mana Confluence for, I don't know, options, I guess. Hopefully we draw land. Two back-to-back lands. I'll feel pretty foolish this game. Nature's Claim. Actually, no. I thought this was the one that makes Scion tokens. It's the one that makes copies of stuff. Isn't this the face of the commander deck? I think it is. Okay. Thanks. Ugh. Okay. I haven't drawn the land yet. A little risky. Wait for my turn. Refill my drink. And some. Oh, needed some water. Throat's feeling a little scratchy. Might be getting sick from my kid. Stayed home from work today because she got sick. God, this little guy's pretty darn good. Makes mana, and it's a winning condition. Shit. We did not draw it. Well, I feel stupid. Play Impact Tremors. Yikes. Uh, I could Mizium Mortars. I don't see the point, though. Play Tremors now. If I get a third land, I will probably Grassifate the Smolcrum Synthesizer, the Skull Clamp, and this thing. Do the responsible thing. So you have a 3-drop. Make a construct token. Not yet. Oh man, this is pretty slick actually. You pitch the thing to his graveyard and get it as card advantage. Because he meets the requirement now. I'd just be throwing everything into his graveyard. If I was this guy. Unique card advantage, that's for sure. The hell? That's what your card to be playing. Not very efficient. 3-mana draw a card. Oh shit. He gets the one that makes scions. This is an infinite combo. And now my Grassfig gets a little worse. You can flicker the thing in response. He's got exactly enough. Land. So I get. Maybe we just lay in the Toolies and people take pity on us. I have an answer for a lot of this stuff, but just can't get the mana to play it. I'm catching some breaks though. He hasn't played a big artifact yet. Cash in on this a little bit more. Yawgmoth's good. Why is he hitting me? I've missed several land drops in my ass. He'll be watching the stream. Maybe he knows what's coming. Maybe that's why he hit me. Could be hitting the guy with a ton of mana, or the guy making a bunch of artifacts, but he chose me. Damn, this lane's really good. Most of the colorless decks have issues dealing with aggro, and they want to keep their life nice and high. This lane kind of fixes that problem. Land. God. Fuck me. Alright. Oh, can't do that. Double white. Dude, this sucks. I can't play a single card in my hand. I mean, I could play Museum Mortars, but I guess I could kill this thing. You know, rather than doing nothing. Would you ever hit me for 3? Alright, you'll make a token copy of it, I'm sure. With Spear. Or Sin, whatever his name is. Or is that both true? Yeah, Sin Sphere's punishment. It's raging through something. There you go. Make your big token. Oh, he's made multiple. Damn, that looks sick. Jesus. Brings us for 9. On. Kept a risky hand and then got pretty punished for it. I think this could have ended 2 turns ago. They did draw it up. High risk and I guess high reward. Need a board wipe pretty badly. I didn't even know that card existed. Doesn't do much, if you ask me. I know there's at least one for 2 mana that's actually really good. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's fun. He's pretty close to killing us, actually. If he has an Eldrazi that makes three, he can infinitely loop and drain us all to death with the Flesh Raker. So he's really close. He just needs a better Eldrazi that makes better, or just one more token. There's a handful of them that put out three. I don't know them off the top of my head, but most of them are green. And then there's one red one that puts out three. Emmerich Rules, Hatcher, or whatever. Come on, give me a land. Son of a bitch. This is depressing. Can tutor for a board wipe, but I'll probably die before I even get to use it. Because of course I'm one mana short from like um, one of my edict effects. I don't even have Blasphemous Act in this list. Shit. Or Blasphemous Edict. Oh man. I have Damn. The Toxic Deluge. Probably can't even produce enough damage to make that happen. Huh. Wow. I don't have Toxic. I don't have Blasphemous Act or Blasphemous Edict. What was I thinking? I guess it's been a while since I built this list. I guess I leaned in heavily into the combo thoughts. That was like, oh, I'll close the game out before I even need a board wipe. Holy God. It's terrible. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get the try on. Fuck it. I would actually welcome one of these construct tokens hitting me and knocking me out of this game. He has his own Flesh Raker. Nice. Ah, man. It's been a bit of a rough night for Magic. I won a game off camera, and then had some serious slugfests after when I had the camera on. Might die to this end step trigger. Gonna drain us for 6. Pretty sure I'd die here. He just needs to do one more point of damage, and then that's that. He's at the very least got this in his graveyard. Oh, hold on. He had something way bigger. I think he had pulled the Scion, which drains us for 12. Little guy left. Playing something with improvise. Capra Cannoneer. I don't know why it minimizes the graveyard when I want to look at it. Actually, no, this kills me. GG. I kept a stupid hand. Ugh. Sometimes it's how it goes. Alright. I think we're gonna end it there. Throat's starting to hurt. Get up at like 6 in the morning because my kids. We buried the candle on both ends. Been very busy with the channel. Tomorrow I'll play Sephiroth. And look forward to that. I hope y'all enjoyed. Thanks, Dad, for being a member of the channel. So, everyone else that's watching, Prideful One, Hemo. There's at least one more person, two more people. I appreciate your time. I look forward to you being on stream maybe tomorrow. I'll be playing at 9 o'clock for at least the next couple of days. Was this my fourth or fifth deck of my 8 decks I wanted to play? Let's double check. Kefka, played Vivi, played Tola and Celes. So yeah, we're halfway through. So for the next 4 nights, I'll be playing at 9 o'clock. If you liked what you saw, the remaining decks we got is Sephiroth, Absolute Virtue, Sin, and Cloud. So Cloud will be last. He only got 10% of the vote. So hope you all had a good night. Come again.